It's September 22nd, and we are only 37 days away from the October 30th Arc Raiders release. And today we got some major news for all Arc Raiders fans. Not only are the pre-orders opened up, but they also announced another playtest before the official release, something nobody was expecting because they pretty much said they weren't going to do it. But I guess they changed their mind. Now, these announcements gave us another trailer as well to pour over, so we've got some interesting stuff there. So let's not waste any more time and get you all up to speed on what's going on with Arc Raiders. Now, as usual with my videos, I'll give you the hard news and facts up front, then I'll throw in some of my opinion and editorialize a bit afterwards, but it should be pretty clear what is fact and what's opinion. So just keep that in mind, facts up front, opinions at the back end. But first up, let's talk about pre-orders. Now, I'm not going to go into a whole dog and pony show here about why you should or shouldn't pre-order. And it's your money. You do what you want with it. I did pre-order Arc Raiders, while I didn't pre-order Battlefield 6, even though I enjoyed the hell out of both of their playtests or betas or tech tests, or whatever you want to call them. Now, that's because I'm thrilled with Arc Raiders, just plain simple fact matter of it. And I want to support these devs. Plus, I think the bonus cosmetics for the pre-order are actually kind of cool, even though I'm not a big cosmetics guy. And one of the best things about the pre-orders is not what you get, but what you don't get with them. Embark is not using pre-orders to gatekeep early access or the playtest, but more on that a little bit later. With the pre-orders, there are two versions you can buy. Just the regular Arc Raiders for $40. That's $40 US, the regional pricing. There's a whole kick up about that, so make sure you check your pricing if you're not buying it in the US. And then the deluxe version for $60. Now, the pre-order will get you some bonus stuff over just buying the game after release. That stuff is, if you just order the regular game, pre-order that, you'll get both the hatchling backpack and the golden rubber duck backpack charm, which I'm not sure exactly what that is. We didn't really have charms or attachments or things for our backpacks in the tech test, so maybe we'll get a preview of this in the playtest coming up, but some kind of cool cosmetic nonetheless. Now, the pre-orders for the deluxe edition will give you both of those, as well as a G-Suit legendary outfit, a salvager backpack, and a spaceship souvenir backpack attachment. And those are just for pre-ordering. You also, with the deluxe edition, you get a whole host of other cosmetics, emotes, a hat for the rooster, and 2,400 Raider tokens, which will be the in-game currency, not the stuff you find in Raid, but like an alternate currency that's probably going to, think of it like Battle Pass stuff or the ability to unlock more cosmetics. I think there's going to be some gear crates, other in-game items like that. I'm not totally sure what the scope is going to be. I don't think the tech test was really great at representing it, but think of it kind of like Battle Pass stuff, or it's going to be a currency you can buy with real money to get stuff in game like cosmetics. It's kind of the same thing with like Helldivers and stuff like that, but I don't have any more on there, so I won't dwell on it too much. Now, I know a lot of folks are asking if they should pre-order or not, and this is the opinion side of things. The simple answer for me is, if you are questioning yourself, don't buy the game. The cosmetics aren't that big of a deal, and you can wait till at least the weekend of the 17th and give the game a try for yourself for free and see if it's for you. If after that you fell in love like the game I do and you want the cosmetics, then go for it. Otherwise, there's no harm in waiting till the game releases to see how it is if you want to buy it. Now, this free beta weekend is being called the Server Slam by Embark. And as probably pretty obvious, they want to stress test the servers and probably gauge interest in the game for launch. This time, though, there will be no codes like there was with the tech test. There will no be like filtering people in. Everyone is welcome, and that's what they want. They want to just overflood the game and probably break some shit so they know what they need to fix for the 30th. It's going to be on all platforms, so that's Steam and Epic for PC, PlayStation 5, and then the Xbox Series X and S. And like I said, it won't require a pre-order and will be completely free. So if you're on the fence with the game, this is the perfect chance to get in and test it out for yourself without having to spend a dime. For the rest of us, it's just a chance to get another fix for a game we've been missing since, June. And in my opinion, this is such a smart play by them on multiple levels. They are straight up telling everyone how confident they are in their game. They are straight saying, come try it for free. We bet you'll love it so much you'll probably pre-order it. And I like to see that rather than using pre-orders to scam people into a system. On top of that, this is going to help them smooth out the launch on the 30th a lot. They'll be able to gauge player interest, how many players are going to show up, and be better prepared for the huge launch wave that's going to inevitably happen. I do have a worry, though, that this beta test weekend might be rocky for player experience. Since their stated goal is a server slam, then we could quite possibly be dealing with longer queue times, unstable servers, connection issues, all of that kind of stuff, depending on how well prepared they are. Fingers crossed we don't have it, but I am still worried about it. Now, for those of you that are going to TwitchCon, Embark will also be there at the same time as the Server Slam on October 17th to the 19th. The booth will have the game available to play, and they are planning on doing a panel that will also be streamed online. So even if you're not there, you'll be able to catch that. And I think they also mentioned there's going to be some swag and stuff. I don't know if that's going to cost money or if they're giving it out. I have no idea. But it's going to be there. If you're at TwitchCon, go check them out. But back to the game. I think one of the biggest breaths of fresh air here at all of this, though, is these system requirements that they published on Steam. Even the recommended specs are a moderate machine for a PC. And the game ran great, too, when we played it during the tech test. We didn't see any of the usual problems that other games that are using Unreal Engine 5 have over the last year or so. So I'm excited to see how well the final version plays, as well as hopefully it'll set a new bar for the industry overall. I have a feeling, though, that Embark is about to make a lot of other studios look pretty silly. Now, for the pre-order trailer, we got a sneak peek at a few new things. First off is the Hull Cracker, which we got our first look at without its skins, which is kind of a gray box or whatever, white box, with the preview trailer sneak peek thing they gave us a few months ago that showed them spraying. It was on the Raiders' back there. But now in the trailer, even if it's only for a few seconds, we get to see it in all its glory. And basically it looks like a grenade launcher of some sort. We also got a look at two new arc bots, one larger one with a big cannon on it, which, man, just the more interesting stuff we get is kind of cool. And what looks like a variant potentially of a snitch that might call in rockets on you. That's super hypothetical. That's super guess. I'm guessing that just from watching the trailer, that's kind of what it looks like. It could just be for show, but who knows? And then along the trailer itself is just really cool to watch. It's fun. It's entertaining. There's a lot of little tidbits in there, especially if you're an extraction shooter fan. So go check it out. It's cool. Embark definitely put a lot of work into it, and it's a fun little watch. Now, self-promo time here a little bit anyways. This video is a huge step for a project me and a close friend have been working on for a few months now. When I first played Arc Raiders during the tech test, it hit me in a way I haven't experienced in a game in a very long time. And I am full on board that this game is going to be a huge hit and just loved by its community. It just scratches all those right itches. The dev team is responsive and it's just got a fun atmosphere to it. But something that stood out to me while playing it is just how overwhelming the game is as a solo player. And that's even for me as a veteran Tarkov player. I almost can't even fathom how overwhelming it will be for players that are not familiar with extraction shooters. And that's going to be a lot of them coming in here to this. There's so much info floating around and it is difficult to keep track of it, as well as being difficult to find reliable teammates if you do decide to play outside of the solo queues. So my longtime buddy Bargy and I decided to tackle these problems head on. We've been working on a website called arcraiders.pro for a few months now, trying to get it ready for the October 30th launch, and we have made a ton of progress, but we still have a ways to go. So we've decided to push it out in its alpha state and launch a Discord and Patreon alongside it to get feedback and support from the very community we want to serve. One of the lessons I learned in Tarkov was how important player tools are to the player base as a whole and improving the experience of complex games themselves. And along with that, how long it takes for them to come into existence. Some of the best tools we have in Tarkov today have only been around for a year or two. And this also exposes the downsides to these tools. No matter how good they are individually, they're often fragmented and scattered across multiple websites and platforms. Or even worse yet, they're built by some of the crappy websites out there that they don't give a shit about the game. They're just there to make a quick buck off of you. And they provide crappy tools that don't really help you out. We want to fix all of these problems and have all of the tools you could possibly need in one location. This means also standing up a community Discord, as if you haven't noticed, the Arc Raiders one is still locked down and there's no channels outside of updates and new stuff posted by the devs. There's nowhere that I'm aware of that's good center for community for Arc Raiders players to come together, and we want to create that. And we want to create a place not just for arcraiders.pro, the website, but for the community as a whole to congregate and enjoy Arc Raiders together. Our plan is to have a fully functional website running for the launch of the game on the 30th, and to quickly as we can, and it's going to be a lot of work, but update it in the days following October 30th to get all the new items, all the new stuff into it, new maps, things like that. The Discord and the Patreon are already up and running though, and the Discord still needs some work. I'll get there though. It's just a process. I've got a Discord I've built already. This is a new one for a community versus like a content creator. So your guys' feedback can go a long way to make that even better as well. Now for the website itself, we are looking to have everything from loadout tools to crafting tools, item trackers, interactive maps, skill tree planners, 3D models of the robots, and if it all works out, even a stat tracker. In my mind, I'm thinking back to the old Battlefield app days. This is all going to be part of a system to help everyone link up with the like-minded players and to increase their odds of survival topside. So if this interests you at all, come check out the Discord. The link will be down below. And if you want to support us on making the website, check out our Patreon. The link will also be down below. We will be using it for direct feedback and leveraging the users to build the best experience possible for the Arc Raiders community. And yes, we're going to be making it mobile friendly as well. So even if you're sitting on your Xbox or PlayStation, you won't need a laptop next to you to use it. It'll work just fine on your phone. So like I said, I'm super excited about this. We've been working on it for months. I can't wait to get it out to you guys and to start helping the community with it. But that's all I have for today. I expect a fire hose of info to start coming out from Embark as their marketing team kicks into high gear to get ready for the launch. So we'll keep doing videos to keep you guys up to date as that info comes out. They've already said watch socials. They're going to be doing more stuff. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so that you see the videos when they drop. That lets YouTube know you want to see them. Helps me out a ton. But with that, I'll say goodbye and we'll see you October 17th in Speranza.